on the way coming here to work, me and my husband is actually discussing about those college graduates, those who have college degrees. Actually, this is specifically happening in the Philippines. My name is Melissa. To those who doesn't know me, I am a parent of two. We have a restaurant here in Canada. I am originally from the Philippines. And yes, so like I said, I am originally from the Philippines, so I know what's going on in there. And we know that there are actually lots of college degree from a certain profession, and then they will go, let's say doctors, teachers, and then they will leave the country and then will apply to, let's say, Canada or USA. I'm not going to go far. Canada. They're going to apply for a dishwasher, a job more than what the degree they have. So that is what me and my husband are discussing. And I told my husband, Ron, I cannot blame them because let's say they pledged to be a teacher, to be a doctor in your country, to serve your community. But then at the end of the day, you will come home as a parent
Mhm.
and you know that you have to provide food at the table, bring good future for your kids. So I will understand these people that you are a teacher here in the Philippines and that you will apply in Canada as a dishwasher. I completely understand that because they are looking for a better opportunity in the country. So we really, well, for their family, I mean. So you really have to have an open mind in order for that to accept it, right? Because like I said, we all have our family and those little ones mostly depend on us. But if you are given a choice going to work at the comfort of your home, why not going to look for that opportunity, right?
Right.
There will be no way for you to go somewhere else to find that opportunity because that opportunity is already given to you.
Correct.
I know me, Balkisu, and Virginia, Jing, we already found this business. And that is why we are here on the podcast right now. And we wanted to share to you how are you going to have the same opportunity that we have. So Digital Business 101, how did we get started? How did you find this opportunity? And like I said, it works for us. There's like already like 200 plus member business owner, independent business owners that's doing this business. So if this is really hard, why there are so many people doing it.
Mhm.
Okay, so Virginia, good morning.
Hi, good
Good
morning,
morning.
everyone. Nice to meet you here.
Yeah,
Yeah, Digital Business 101, what could you say about that?
Oh my God, it's awesome. It's amazing. And I have the opportunity to meet everyone like all over the world, just like you, Bulky, and Melissa. So we met in this online business. We don't know each other, but we're here now. So that's the good thing of online business. So you meet people. And yeah. So by the
absolutely.
way, I'm Jing. Let me introduce myself first. So I'm Virginia. My friends call me Jing. I work as a health administrator here in Canada. I work for a gynecologist. And I moved here to Canada in 2006. And it was not easy. I've been to jobs like difficult jobs, heavy work. So, yeah. And I decided to study so that I can get a good job that's lighter, like, it's not heavy work. And yeah, so now I'm here.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you here, Virginia. And
Thank
just as you
you.
said, it's amazing what this business can do. So digital business 101. Sometimes it may be scary to other people, and we are just here just to break it down. The reason why we did what we did, what are the advice we can give people to do the same thing, how they can succeed in this business,
Yeah.
and that it is possible. That if we Virginia, Melissa, we can do it. You can do it as well. My
Yeah.
name is Balkisu. I am originally from Sierra Leone, West Africa, and I have been living in Canada for over 20 years. So we are all digital business owners. So people will sometimes be asking, okay, why are we doing this digital business, right? For myself, I will say, what is my big why? My big why is my family, and most of us is a family. but not only for our family to spend the time with our family, also, irrespective of what we say, money is the main factor.
It is true.
Because we might say, yes, we want the flexibility. We might say we want to travel. How are we going to be able to do all of that if we don't have the money to do that?
That's true.
So that is so plain and simple. That is the big elephant in the
Mm,
room.
yeah.
Money is the main factor. Money is not everything, but money does a lot of things. You can use money to do a lot of things that you actually desire. So my big why is to be able to retire early. My big why is to be able to support my family and leave a legacy for my family. My big why is to be able to travel as I wish. I have the time flexibility and do the things that I really desire and impact the lives of people. So I know that is just my story, and I'm sure Virginia and Melissa, you guys also have your big whys.
Yes, I have my big why too, right? We own the restaurant. It's so nice to become your own boss. You're not going to ask for any permission if you want to change the, let's say, one of the menu listing. You don't need to ask permission to somebody else because you are already the higher up. You are the one who's making decision. I love being the boss of my company. I've been at the corporate world for almost 20 years and I'm done with that. But now, of course, like I said, yeah, I make my own decision. I'm making my own money, but what I don't have is the time. It is the time for my kids
Mhm.
because I am committed on the business. The business is depending on me. So I have to stay on the business. So what I am like craving for is the quality time with my family. This is the reason why I started this business because when I started this business, I did my research, I did my due diligence, and I'm actually surprised that this kind of business existed because what I thought before, in order for me to earn another source of income, aside from those investments, let's say investments like apartments, like that, right? It
Mhm.
will work at the background. But this business will also run automatically, autopilot, not with too much of your time because everything is managed for you. The
Yeah.
website is built for you, there is an email marketing made for you, everything is already done for you. You only have to exert the 10%. So imagine having your own business without trading your time for money again. This is the big factor why I started this business because it can fast track my goals. What are my goals? Of course, travel. Travel without spending or getting money from your savings or your credit card, and retire early, and of course spending more quality time for your family. Life is not just about work. It's so this is so impressive that I could see this kind of business that will run independently without interrupting my business right now, and then without taking time away from my family. That is my why. Virginia, what's your why?
Oh my gosh, I have lots of why. So first, of course, bulky is right. Right. It's all about money. You know, we cannot do anything without, like, you want to travel, you want to help your family here and back home, you want to retire early, but if you don't have money, how can you do that, right? So I joined this business because also I'm tired of working 9 to 5 jobs, and everybody dream of retiring early. Just like in our community, if you can see a lot of our business owners, they're retiring early. They're like 23, 30 years old, 29. And how old am I? I'm like in 50s. And I'm sorry to say, but if I compare myself to them, like, oh my God, how can these kids do this business? Well, how did they do it? And I want to be like that too. And I have a dream of still helping my family, building my own legacy, and help my nephews and nieces, brothers and sisters back home, build something that I can be proud of. Like, and I was looking for a way to achieve also greater flexibility and for financial freedom. And I want to travel more. And yeah, that's my big why. And my dream also is to go back and forth in the Philippines, like, once a year. So that's why I did this business. And yeah, because, we grow up like we have, like we're just in the middle. My mom was a teacher before, and my dad was an engineer in Saudi Arabia, but we're nine kids. So, we have to share everything, like even an egg. Like I grew up like an egg, like you have to scramble the egg, we have to cut it in half so that everybody can eat. Like, so yeah, so that's what I experienced growing up, and that's why I that's my mom told us the only thing that we can give you is education. So that's what I did. But even with education, they still don't have financial freedom. so 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 I'm still looking for something like for online business. This one I'm trying to find if I'm going to do this continuously, I might, because if other people can do it, then we can too. So that's why
Absolutely.
that's what I
Absolutely. It is possible. And I like the fact that we all have our own stories, right? And just thinking about wanting to do the things that you so desire, wanting to travel, wanting to spend time with family. A family of nine. Oh my goodness. I
Yes, we are.
That's amazing.
That is fun, actually.
It
That's
is
fun.
fun. It
Yeah.
is fun.
So, the food, you have to share everybody. We have to share it. And also for the education, my mom has to really work hard for us and
Mhm.
my
Yeah,
dad. And
that's
everybody, like, we have graduated from college, we have a degree. But of course, we still have to to chase our dreams,
absolutely,
And
And
living
absolutely.
it
here
is never too late. It is never too late.
and
No,
living in Canada was really hard for me. I struggled before, like, first time I came here, I I look after my niece. She was like 6 months when I came here, and from there, here in Canada, you have to have like an extra because you're helping your family. And I experienced, like, during the first years of my life here in Canada, I experienced cleaning. But before it, my background, I work in the government, I work for the House of Representatives. But it's a totally shock for me when I came here
Mm-hmm.
in Canada that I have to clean the bathroom, I have to clean a house. So, oh my God, like the first time I was like, oh my God, did I made a mistake coming here in Canada? Like, you have to catch the bus even though it's snow, you have to run.
oh, tell me about. I hear you, and just talking about that, just as I say, like the stories that most
We
immigrants
have.
like myself and you have to share, But that's the reason why we are finding something here, that we have found something here that is changing our lives and impacting the lives of so many people. If you want to do a 9 to 5, that is fine, but
Yes.
if you want something outside, you want to come out of your comfort zone, you want to do something better for yourself, you want to do something better for your family, that dream life that you were in the third world nation, as they call it, and you're here and you want to make that change, and you
Mhm.
know that it is possible, join a community. Here, register for a free webinar. We are changing lives are being impacted. Talking about changes, I will say to Melissa, what are some of the changes you have experienced yourself?
Like we said, right? All of us independent owners in this community started because we see how much the potential, how much the commission, how much the sale that we get, right? That is actually what sparks us. That is the reason why we join in this community. And then of course the flexibility of the work. Like me, I am a full time here, but still I can still do this business on the background, right? So I actually the how to say this when we welcome here, it says it is actually more of a personal journey than the professional one. And it happens to me because now I can speak live on the camera with
Yeah.
so many people. This is like global reach, and I don't care. I'm just sharing my experiences. I want you to see the opportunity what I see in this business. We have a free webinar that you could check. That is awesome. And like I said, it's free. We have a 149 fee if you want to dig in more information. From that 149, you will see what is the business platform is and how you could build the online business. And that 149 is a 30 days guarantee. If you watch the whole video and then you said, this is not for me, you will get your money back. So there's really no catch. We're not saying like beautiful words in here and then suddenly, okay, this we are just giving yourself a chance to check it out. I am a refunder myself. When I paid the 149, I watched the video and I said, this is looks really not for me. So I refunded it. So yeah, if you are going to think that it is a scam, no. I received my refund like after maybe 3 to 4 days, and then after that, I still studied the business. So it when I am inside this community, I learn a lot. I didn't realize that I can do more. So it feels to me now that I am doing it for myself because of the personal growth, but at the same time, I'm building this for my family.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That is so great
Yes.
to hear. I just want to acknowledge some of our viewers here. Jessica, good morning. Good morning.
Hi,
And she's
Jessica.
watching from
Good
Alberta.
morning.
Alberta here in Canada, where we are. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. So if you're watching from anywhere, comment. If you know that there's someone this podcast here will benefit, please share. And we also have here Jeline watching from Alberta as well.
Hi,
Hi, Jeline.
Celine.
Thank you for your support as well. We appreciate you all. So, Melissa, I know we're talking about all what this business has and about the 149, about the refunds that is possible if they don't want to do something like this. But Virginia, what would you advise to people, even after listening to all this? What,
Okay.
what would you advise to them to get
Okay.
started? What are the steps?
To get started, my advice is first is you have to research first. Do your due diligence and watch the webinar. And if this is one is for you, then you have to, you have to research. You have to ask somebody who's doing the business. And also for me, before I was skeptical, just like Melissa said, I, I was a refunder too. I saw it in an ad one accidentally one day during the time that I was looking for something that I needed some extra for like now because of the expenses. Then I saw the advertisement and I reached out to my mentor right now and she told me to watch the webinar. And from there, it's for me, it's like, is this really true? Because when she brought me to the community, like the commissions, the income that they get is really too good to be true. That's what I'm thinking. And I saw that it's real and the potential of the business. And I saw all the members, like they're like doctors, nurses, realtors, and militaries. So I said, this is not a joke. This is just a legit business. So I did my research until I decided to buy again the 149. Because at first, like one week, I said, oh my God, that's 149. But I said, this is for my future. I have to do this because if not, I will be stuck in my situation.
Mhm.
And the first time that I started my business, so I got my income and I was so happy. I was so happy. So I said, Oh my God, I was like, Lord, thank you, thank you. I don't know what's this one. So it's like, oh my God. So I said, this is legit and I'm going to do this. So, and this is lifetime that you can pass to your family. You have a legacy, even though you're not here and anymore, you can transfer it to your family. So that's what, for me, this business really is. I think this is for me. So you have to try it. And if this one is for you, just reach out to us. And we're here to help you and to mentor you. So, yeah, so that's my take on this. And to get started, reach us, watch the webinar, and if you decide, pay the 149. If not, you have 30 days to refund, just like me and Melissa. So they're not going to hold your money. It's not come it
Yes.
will not go to us. It will go to the company. And if you decide to refund, just contact us and we're going to write the company and send it back to you your 149. So that's how easy
Absolutely.
it is. Yeah.
That's great information. Melissa, what would you like to say? Like, what valid information do we need when they register?
I would just like to add first on what Jing said. She was skeptical too, and I was watching our mastermind. Mastermind is like meeting of all independent owners here, and then we are like putting some tips, strategies on how to make the business successful. We have that advantage as well when you are inside the community. And then one of the panelists there said, yes, she registered the 149, she started the business, but she's not expecting anything. And then when her husband checks the mail, the husband see the envelope and says, you have envelope here from the company. And then she's thinking, yeah, that is just another like discount promotion or something. And then when they open the envelope, it's a check. It's her commission. So she was so happy and said, this is real. This is not scam. I never get scammed. This is real. And then she continued it until, yeah, she's like getting um, 5,000 fixed monthly bonus now. So
Wow.
imagine, yeah, imagine if you did not check the opportunity that shows to you, that show up to you. So
Mhm.
imagine how much potential or how much opportunity you have missed. I know it is scary sometimes because there are so many scam like there
Yeah.
out there, especially on the online. You don't know who to trust.
Yes,
And
that's
yes, there are actually some people who are actually thick face that will actually show their faces in the camera or everywhere, but they are scamming people too.
mm-hmm.
So you have to build the trust to the person that you are going to build the company aside from doing your own research. I was like did that too, and like Virginia said, why doctors, why teachers, why professional, why truck drivers, why firefighters, why they are all in this business. So just give it a try,
Hmm.
not even courage, but have faith. Have faith on
Mm-hmm.
what you see, and then you always have the option to opt out if you don't like it. Just check
Absolutely.
the free webinar first. That's the first step. And then, yeah, if you have some questions, reach out to me, to Balkisu, or to G. We're happy to help. Balkisu.
Absolutely. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. And, I just want to tell people that this is real.
Mm-hmm.
And for those that are the unbelievers, just for privacy policy, I'll just show you something. These are just some of the checks that
Oh,
we
you
have
have your
received.
check there. Yes.
These are just some of them.
Some
So
of them, and more coming.
more coming. So you get paid every day. There is no limits
With
to how much you can get paid. Go ahead, Melissa.
Without leaving your house.
Yeah,
Exactly. And
exactly.
I do
With
this
with
full time.
Yeah, without hosting a party.
Yes.
True.
Without posting any products on your page.
Without recruiting people,
Without recruiting people. We're just
without
like
bugging friends and families.
no cold callings.
Yeah.
So
No,
it
no
is possible,
collective.
people. So this is for all those that are listening. If you're listening to it now, or yeah, we see a few of our viewers here. If you're listening to it now, or you're listening to the replay, or someone who this is going to impact or this will be helpful to, share, 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 share.
Mhm.
But before we go, we just want to leave this to you. It's just a mindset shift. You have the opportunity each and every time to take a chance on yourself, right? I don't know. Maybe Virginia might want to read this for us.
Okay, each day is a new chance. The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me by Ayn Rand.
Okay,
Absolutely.
that's
And
right.
we want to leave that with you. Each day is a new chance to take a chance on yourself. You were not meant to live to pay bills and die. You were meant to make a life for yourself. You were meant to make a life for your family. And this is an opportunity of a lifetime. Try it out. Enter a valid name, valid email address so that we can communicate with you. So the question is, who is going to let me? Who isn't going to let me? But it's who is going to stop me. Let no one stop you. Take this opportunity. Until next time, thank you so much for your time and goodbye.
Thank you everyone for watching.